What up, guys? Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com and youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. That's Black Sabbath with Paranoid. One of my first songs, thinking back, man. This is per request of one of my subscribers. You just wanted more Sabbath. You didn't give me a specific song. Simon Boriston. So this is for you, buddy. And anyone else, man, that tuned in, welcome. Because you're getting the actual version that 𝐂𝐿𝐈 plays these songs in. Any of these lessons, I'm doing them the same frets and strings. That's what I'm aiming to do. Am I perfect at it? Hell no. But that's what I'm aiming at, and I know I'm super close. This one is 100% how 𝐂𝐿𝐈 is doing it, and I don't know. It's just how I feel when I'm doing this. I like. Before I started this channel, I was like, you know what? Actually, when I first started, I wasn't even tuning. My first 15 or 20, I just kept everything in standard. I showed the riffs correct, but I wasn't tuning with it, and I got kind of attacked. And I realized, man, internet's brutal. So that's my aim, man, is to get these exactly the way the bands are doing them. I'll go and watch where their fingers are at and all that stuff. That way you're getting the actual way that they're playing it. So on this song, Paranoid, you want to tune standard for it. A few little things I want to point out right from the get-go. With your first finger, you want to bar the 12th fret. Just lay it flat over that on the E and A string. And what 𝐂𝐿𝐈 is doing here, he's hitting the E and A together and doing what's called a hammer-on to the 14th fret on the A string. You're going to slam the finger down like this. Do that 3 times. The trick with hammer-ons, if you haven't done them a lot, it's getting the volumes even. If you do a light hammer-on, you're not going to hear it that loud. So that hammer should be as loud as that 12th fret that should still be ringing through it, okay? So practice it, and I suggest practicing on your clean channel as well. Okay. Then you can lift the bar up and go 12A, pick and hammer on to the 14th fret. Do the same thing on the D string, 12, hammer to 14, so pick, hammer. Go back to the A string, 12, hammer to 14. And then this part, a little strange, I watched it a few times and really listened. He's picking the 12th fret on the D and hammering on to the 14th fret on the A string. So it's a little trickier because, you know, usually if you hammer on, you're picking and you're hammering onto the same string. He's hammering onto another string out of the blue. So that hammer-on pressure has got to be, you got to have the strength in the finger to make it loud enough, if that makes sense. Like that. You heard 2 notes, I only picked the first one, and they're on 2 different strings. Okay, so if you have to, just take those 2 things and, you know, go over them and over them, and it'll come together for you. So let's play that. So I did it 4 times. 1 time is this. Do that 4 times, and then I'm going to show you the next part too. 12th fret E, 14th fret A, power chords. I noticed 𝐂𝐿𝐈 with Sabbath utilized the whole neck for his power chords. Where a lot of people may stay in this area, he would play it up on the thicker strings, which really gives you a fatter sound if you think about it. The thicker the string, the fatter the tone. So on this part, palm mute, and then hit the E and A together, go 16 times. And then move over to the 10th fret and the 12th fret, same strings, and go 8 times. And then this part, well, let's play it up to there. And, people struggle on this next part a lot because they're quick changes with the power chords. Go 10A, 12D. What you could do, kind of leave that bar there and shift the knuckle down to where it lands on the 12D, because you need the 10A. And that way you can go, instead of doing individual movements. That's what you're going to want to do there. And then right back to 10E, 12A, and then go up to 12E, 14A. So it's, and then he throws in this real quick bar on the 12th fret on the D and G. Let me come in closer because I want to show you this last little part because it is important. Here we go. See what I'm doing there? That knuckle By flattening it, it clears it off the string. The bar is covering where it needs to. It allows you to change faster rather than going and having to lift and unnecessary moving. Okay? Boom. So there you go, guys. Black Sabbath with Paranoid. One of my first songs I learned back in the day. For metal and rock, man. They're kind of the pioneers of that whole thing. I'm Mike Gross. rockinguitarlessons.com is my website, coming at the end of 2012. It's $25 to become a premium member there. You get close-ups, zoom-ins on the hands. It's very slow moving, kind of unlike the YouTube channel. But I want to make sure you're not missing anything. And if you're paying $25 a month, which is not much, I do want it to make sure that, you know, it's like, dude, can you slow it down? It'll be set for you, trust me. And it'll still be a work in progress too. Once I open the site and launch it, I'll constantly be adding to it as we move along. So youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1 is my YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe, guys. Once you've done that, send me your favorite song riffs and guitar parts that you've always wanted to learn. Have them done the way the actual guitar players are playing them in these bands. And if you have questions, you know, leave it for me. Put it in the comment section, and we'll see what we can do to get you over any hurdles that you're having. So definitely ask questions, man. I'll get back with you and see what we can do. I think that's it. Comment, let me know how you're doing. Oh, I have a Ultimate Beginner's Guide. It's a DVD. It's over 2 hours long. That'll be available October 1st of 2012. It's $20 plus shipping. It's a must, man, if you guys are new on the instrument or have been playing, you know, a year and under or whatever. Even if you've been playing longer than that, there's some cool stuff in there for you guys. So let me know. I got several subscribers that have already pre-ordered, but we're just waiting for the actual date, you know, because it's going to have tabs with it too. So that's the last little thing we're getting prepared for. I'm Mike Gross. We'll talk to you guys later. Spread the word about me if you don't mind, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.